What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be pretty simple. It's kind of a rest day for me. Yesterday I burned through a bunch of calories and energy and stuff, so today my body battery is pretty low, so we're going to just have this as a rest day and work out tomorrow. I'll show you kind of how a rest day is for me. My schedule is kind of switching up week by week a little bit, only because I'm adding some things and then some things are getting added to my calendar, so I have to figure out how to make some more time and stuff. Today I'm just going to be kind of cleaning my place up a little bit and just moving around, making sure my body's working a little bit. But yeah, we're going to definitely get after it today, and I'll explain a little bit more why my weeks are changing week by week and stuff. And it's definitely going to be really cool to see how the weeks are progressing and stuff. And my fracture is getting a lot better than what it was. Yesterday it was super swollen, so I just couldn't do anything, but now it's like pretty good to where I'm able to walk around without the boot. And so because of that, right now I'm wearing compression socks, and that definitely just helps keep it stable, more stable than what it is. And I've noticed that it helps, and I'll dive more into what I've been doing to help the fracture a little bit more with everything I can do. At the end of the day, you just have to wait until it's fully healed, and because it is right on the ankle, it's even harder for it to heal, and because you're always walking around on it and you're putting pressure on it, which doesn't help the fracture. So
evergreen, he controls me. Was there something wrong with my body? Am I not what you wanted, babe? If I ever tried, I would. Evergreen, he tears me to pieces. Doesn't even have to try.
okay, so right now what I'm going to be doing is doing some recovery for my fracture, and I'm going to be telling you what I've been doing over the past week since I've been getting out of the boot. So usually what I do is I'll be walking around and stuff barefoot just to get the feel of it, and usually once it starts to possibly hurt either on the fracture site, usually it doesn't hurt on the fracture site, but at times there are some pains that is near the fracture or right on the fracture. So usually what I do is I'll take a step back on it, but before that I'll wear compression socks. I've been doing that the past couple days and stuff, and it's really been helping to making sure that it's staying compressed within that. I was doing KT tape, but then the tape wasn't working as well as the compression socks I've been noticing. But usually when it does start to ache or just hurt in general and stuff, I'll take about 30 minutes and rest on my couch, having my ankle elevated and stuff, and then I'll put ice on it on the fracture site and around the ankle just so it can start to heal and all that. And then usually even at night, if it's even in more pain or I was just kind of pushing it that day, I'll take it Aleve. So it's an NSAID, that's a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. Usually I don't have to do that, but yesterday I did, because I did definitely overwork it. And that's kind of why I'm resting today. That's another reason why I'm resting today, is because of that. So I might take one today just to help reduce on the swelling and stuff. It's significantly reduced from yesterday, but it's not as reduced as what it was. So I'm probably gonna take that Aleve tonight and stuff. And the reason why I take it at night is that is the time where you are recovering, and then the NSAID definitely just helps with that anti-inflammatory where it boosts even more on the recovery for my fracture. So that's why I do it that way. If it is aching in the morning, then I probably would take another Aleve, and I usually wait around like 12 hours is what it's instructed. But if it doesn't hurt or it's just stiff and stuff, I'll usually just skip it because I don't want to just be relying on the NSAID drugs. So that's how I do it personally. This is my first fracture, it's my first broken bone, but I mean, at the end of the day, I want to make sure that it's healing properly and it's clean and stuff, and making sure I'm fully recovered before I even start working out with it or even pushing myself to the max where I can. So I'm just waiting until I'm cleared on that, but that's usually what I've been doing. I'm glad that I'm getting out of the boot, but at the same time, I want to make sure that I'm staying cautious and making sure it's going to fully heal properly. So, like I said, that's usually what I'm doing. Right now, it's slightly aching, so this is usually the time where I'm just relaxing for about 30 minutes. I'm going to read a little bit and then put ice on it at the same time. So I'm still staying slightly productive while I'm just resting. And yeah,